Join me as I dive into the wild journey of Sid Vicious, and see if I can piece together his incredible legacy from wrestling star to icon. Sid Vicious, a name that evokes memories of a rebellious, hard-hitting, and unapologetic wrestler who left an indelible mark on the world of professional wrestling and beyond. Sid's career was marred by personal demons, addiction, and a string of controversies that often overshadowed his accomplishments in the ring. Despite his immense talent, he struggled with the pressures of fame, and his life became a cautionary tale of excess and reckless abandon. The wrestling world was never the same after Sid's rise to fame, but it came at a great cost, as he found himself entangled in a web of drama and chaos that followed him everywhere. His peers often viewed him as a ticking time bomb, waiting to unleash his fury on anyone who dared to cross his path. As his fame grew, so did the chaos that surrounded him, and it seemed like the entire world was holding its breath, waiting to see what would happen next. Despite the turmoil that Sid created, he was a true original, a force of nature who couldn't be contained or controlled. His explosive temper and aggressive behavior made headlines, but it also made him a fan favorite, as people tuned in to see what he would do next. The drama surrounding Sid was as much a part of his appeal as his in-ring prowess, and it's a testament to his enduring legacy that we're still talking about him today. However, beneath the bravado and bluster, there was a complex and troubled individual who struggled to find his place in the world. Sid's struggles with addiction and personal issues would ultimately prove to be his downfall, as he became increasingly dependent on drugs and partying to cope with the pressures of fame. The wrestling world was shocked when news of his arrests and legal troubles surfaced, and it seemed like the Sid Vicious show was about to come crashing down. As the years went by, Sid's demons continued to haunt him, and it was clear that he was fighting a losing battle against his own personal demons. In the ring, Sid was a force to be reckoned with, a dominant champion who left a trail of destruction in his wake. His matches were always eventful, often chaotic, and occasionally violent, but they were always entertaining. Sid's feuds with wrestling legends like Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan are still talked about today, and his impact on the wrestling industry can't be overstated. He was a true original, a wrestler who refused to play by the rules, and his influence can still be seen in the WWE and beyond. Sid's most famous matches are still replayed and discussed by wrestling fans today, and his rivalry with Ric Flair is often cited as one of the greatest of all time. Sid's ability to connect with the crowd, to tap into their emotions and elicit a reaction, was unparalleled, and it's a testament to his skills as a performer. He was a true showman, always looking for ways to entertain and provoke, and his matches were often more like theater than sport. Sid's impact on the wrestling industry was immediate and profound, and it's still felt today. Sid's influence extended far beyond the wrestling world, as he became a cultural icon, a symbol of rebellion and nonconformity. His music playlists, which often featured punk and heavy metal bands, reflected his anti-establishment views and his desire to challenge the status quo. Sid's fashion sense, which often featured leather, tattoos, and ripped jeans, was emulated by fans around the world, and he became a style icon for a generation of disaffected youth. Sid's legacy as an icon was cemented in the years following his retirement from wrestling, as he became a beloved figure in the world of music and entertainment. His influence can be seen in everyone from punk rock bands like the Sex Pistols to heavy metal bands like Metallica, and his rebellious spirit continues to inspire artists and musicians today. Sid's impact on popular culture is still felt today, and his legacy continues to grow, inspiring new generations of fans and artists. As we look back on Sid's incredible journey, it's clear that his story is one of redemption, of a complex and troubled individual who left an indelible mark on the world. Sid Vicious may have been a wrestling star, but he's so much more than that. He's a cultural icon, a symbol of rebellion, and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. And that's a wrap on Sid Vicious, folks. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride, and don't forget to share your thoughts on Sid's legacy in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click that button and join the community for more content on wrestling legends and icons.